Hi guys, this is Simeon. Today I want to talk with you guys about vet cost and how to avoid having the vet come. This is answering and replying to a question that one of you guys asked. It's a big issue because if you have the vet come, your margin is gone right away, and this person said that they have never seen a vet come at a homesteading channel. So here's my take on it. Before I talk about the whole vet thing, I will have to talk about something else that is important for anybody who loves this channel and loves watching it and supporting it. If you do not want to watch this, if you're not interested, click at this minute right here and it will take you right to the how to keep your animals healthy and avoid vet costs. Here's something I need to talk about with you guys who are so important to us and who like this channel. We have lately noticed that our revenue made on YouTube has gone way down, and we've been wondering what is going on. Now you wonder right away, why is he talking about money and all of that? Well, it is important. We put a lot of hours into this, over 20 hours a week of hard work, and it is important that this works financially, that we get something back so we can prioritize this and keep doing this and so on. Well, we got a notification from YouTube yesterday where they said if your revenue has gone down lately, it might be because there are some of your videos that are not eligible for advertisers. And I was like, what is this about? So I clicked on it, took us right to a page where sure enough it listed a whole bunch of our videos that YouTube, the algorithm, the computer system, the mind behind YouTube had marked as not eligible for advertisers, not suitable for all audiences. There was a video about us smoking our sausages. It was a video about me talking about the weed-free garden in our orchard where we grow garlic and wood chips, and a whole other bunch of videos. This weed-free Back to Eden gardening video was even reviewed by a YouTube employee, which is the only way you can appeal for it. And the YouTube employee said, yes, it's not suitable for advertisers and it's not eligible for advertisers. So you can't do anything now. You can't appeal this. People can still visit. You don't get anything for it. So this really sucks, YouTube, there's nothing you can do about it. You feel really helpless. I just wanted to share this with you guys because this YouTube channel only exists both because yes, we create the content and we put all these hours into this of sharing our life with you guys and our knowledge and experience and failures and all of that. But it's also here because of you, because you watch it and want to watch it, are interested, and this channel is not even a year old, and you guys have made it to something awesome. And we just wanted to share this with you and also remind you that there is a way that you guys can help us out with this. We are Patreon owners, I don't know how you call that really, which is people can do monthly subscriptions. They pay us $1 a month, for example. It could be more, and if you do that, it helps us to keep doing what we're doing. If there are many people who pay $1 a month, who donate $1 a month towards this, it makes a big difference. And if you appreciate this, if you like the channel, we just want to encourage you to consider doing that. Because of the current events, this just really made me want to share this all with you guys. And just for your information, from now on gonna put this at the end screen of our videos, that we have a Patreon account, and remind people that they have the opportunity to do this. And there's no pressure. This is free choice for anybody, so don't get upset at it. You get to continue to watch your free videos. I'm not gonna do paid content on all my videos. Just for you guys who feel like, okay, we want to help out, we can help out, let's do it. So I just wanted to say that. No hurt feelings, nobody's mad, but except for I'm mad at YouTube. But that's all good. Thanks for that. Now let's talk about how to keep your animals healthy. So let's talk about veterinarian, the cost, all of that, how to keep your animals healthy. I think that is the key, because any of you guys who have ever had a pet or a little homestead with animals on it, you know that one visit from the vet hurts so badly on the bank account. And you know, here where we live on our homestead, the vet has to come from 45 minutes away, and right when you make the phone call, you have already spent money that you don't have. So how do you keep your animals healthy, and how do you prevent the vet from having to come? Well, I think the word prevent is a key issue here, because it's much easier to prevent sicknesses than to treat the symptoms. First of all, you want to make sure, especially on a homesteading level, this is very easy to do. You want to get breeds that are very hardy and very healthy. Now when you come to the commercial scale, there are these breeds that are very popular within the commercial agriculture, and they are not very hardy most of the time. You see, I have heritage breed chickens that are super hardy, some breeds more than others. I have these Highland cattle cows that are extremely hardy. So whenever you buy animals, get animals that are hardy and healthy. These cattle and the sheep we used to have, they have easy birth. They are good moms, so you don't have to have many lambs, for example, that you raise with a bottle, or calves. They are really hardy. They don't get sick much. They don't get many inflammations in their udders when the calves drink, and so on and so on. We once had a sheep breed. They used to get up to 4 lambs at the same time, and the lambs would just chew on their udders, and they would get inflammations. You choose a sheep breed that only has 1 to 2 lambs, I would say, maximum 3 lambs. So that is really key. That's what I love about the Highland cattle. Over centuries, they have just been living on their survival instincts. We really need to breed for survival instincts. Then when you have your breed, it doesn't matter if you have the best, hardiest breed. If your animals are in an unnatural environment and they don't get what they need, they are sick. One of the biggest mistakes that I see that people make with their livestock is that they don't get enough minerals. Joe Sultan always talked about that when they buy some new cows and they get them to their flock, they devour the kelp and the minerals for the first days, and they think, man, we're gonna go bankrupt by how much they eat and we have to feed them. And then after a few days they stop, because then they have refilled all of this. It's just super important. Now, if your body, our bodies, and also the livestock's bodies are made to heal from the inside out, and if we have the nutritions and the minerals and everything that we need, we do well. So this is very important, to feed both the chickens and the cows what they need to have. The more of a production breed you will have, the more sensitive they will be for this. A Cornish cross broiler will be much more sensitive to mineral deficiency than, for example, a heritage breed chicken, which doesn't mean you shouldn't give them minerals, but that's just how it shows. Now the third thing that I would say is study nature, see how it works in nature, where you rarely have these sick animals, and if you do, that's most of the time influenced by humans. Most of the time things are in balance there, it doesn't smell, and so on. Look at nature, study nature, copy that to your system, and then look. That's, for example, why we move our cows daily, because in nature the cows, you know, that they mob in this big herd, and they move and they mow, and they move daily, and when they do that, they get away from their manure, they get onto fresh ground, away from their parasites, and then the chickens come after. They clean and sterilize the field after the cows. At the same time, they get enzymes through the cow manure, they are healthy, and so on. So if you copy natural cycles, you will have much healthier animals. Now the problem with modern agriculture is why we have so many vet visits, why we have so much sickness and stuff on our farms, is because we do unnatural things, and those are not healthy for the animals. And then we try to come up with a super high-tech solution to take care of the symptom instead of going back and just see what is it we are doing wrong from the beginning. So if you have healthy breeds and you give them what they need, and you study nature's cycles and you try to copy that on a controlled stewardship level on your farm, where you are the steward and you take care of nature, then I think you will pretty much eliminate most vet visits. Now sometimes it happens that a cow like this, she gives birth, and then you know her uterus will come out, you have to sew her up, and you will never want to breed with a cow like that. You will have to get rid of that cow because it'll continue. It'll be it'll go down to the calves and so on. So you need to, you know, get over your sensitivity there as well, and you know, call your flock or herd and really, you know, make sure that this works. You don't want to help out chicks out of the eggs because, you know, this was something big for me. I was just, oh man, I want to help that little chick, but you really don't do something good when you do that. So this is my take on it. And we used to have vet visits when we had horses and the horse got injured. We used to have vet visits with the sheep when they got inflammations because we had too many lambs and so on. We've learned a lot from these things. And the difficult part there is to find the right breed and the right system that works for you, that you can take it on a commercial scale. Because if you don't do that, then it might not be worth it, and everybody will look at you and say, hi, it works for you on the homestead or with your pet, but it won't work on a farm. Well, there are people who do it on a bigger scale farm, polyphase farm, I don't know, 1,000 cattle or something. You know, it works, but you have to find how you can do this. You see, if you don't have to grow grain for cows, you save money on growing the grain. They might grow slower, but they also are healthier. You don't have to get as many vet visits, if any at all, if they just eat grass. And then you don't get as many inflammations, and so on and so on. So at the end of the day, you can really do a lot of calculation there. I know in our system here, starting up this business, if we had to have many vet visits, we would be doomed. Like there would be no way we could do this. And I just see how super healthy these cows are and how much they love this, and also the chickens following the cows. People ask me about sicknesses all the time. We just don't have sicknesses. Also, having them be in a different shelter summertime and wintertime just makes for a healthy chicken coop environment for each season, where all the germs and parasites and everything that are harmful for the chickens, they die out after 3-4 weeks of no chicken being there, which we accomplish by having 2 separate coops in the summer and winter time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget, here comes the reminder for Patreon. If that's something you feel like you would like to do, feel free. If not, we're not mad at anybody. Thanks for your support and watching. We'll see you. Bye bye.